That's how you shake a hand. That is how you shake a hand. What's up, guys? Having a good time? Oh, man. Dude, I came from Boston for this. Are you excited? Yeah, I'm feeling fucking great. Okay, so this is where I started doing stand-up comedy a few years ago, and now I'm living in Boston to pursue it more seriously. I live in a pantry. It's $400 a month. But I'm living. I feel like I am the Harry Potter of comics. Like, someone is just gonna tell me one day, like, you're finally a comedian, Kat. You're finally a comedian. Do you guys ever feel too exhausted to fart? It's like, that's how I'm feeling right now. It was a long drive, and we listened to a lot of sappy shit. But I don't mind, because sometimes I feel sadder than Morrissey. And it's a problem. It's just a problem in my life. I feel like my general aesthetic is I look like every dude that's ever broken up with me. Straight up. I'm like, my vibe is like an Amish girl who took a Rumspringa to a Hot Topic and then turned around because there was no Fleetwood Mac merchandise. Fuck that. I feel like I kind of look like one of those people that could be on the internet for porn, but the only kind of porn I would be into is like an indie cake fart video, you know? But I wouldn't do that to a cake. I respect cake. I feel like it should be eaten with dates in graveyards while you contemplate your mortality. Right now, I'm trying to be on Tinder because when you're in a new area, like, I know fucking nobody that's not a comic. And this is an issue. Like, when you're a comic, you need to have non-comic friends. So I've been trying to be on Tinder, but I feel like my relationship with it is parallel to my political views, as in it's mostly left, 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 praying no one swipes right. We swiped right, America. It sucks. It sucks. We're just living in it. I'm one of those feminists. I'm like one of those Rosie the Ripper feminists, like not even Riveter, like Ripper. It's a thing. So I went to the Women's March in DC. It was really cool being in the sea of love, people that felt like it was their civic duty to fight for their right to drop acid in safe and public spaces. Because protests, it's like it's like a festival. It's like you can't afford to go to Bonnaroo, go to a festival, feel like one because you're white. It's a thing. Audience, what's up? Yeah, all right, woohoo. That's what's up. There are a lot of people in here who kind of look like they would be Santa at a farmer's market. Like, it's all good. I love this place. I do. I take the spirit of it with me everywhere, which is why I always smoke in public spaces. Always, always. Back in the Women's March, you know, I got to smoke weed next to the Washington Monument, and I feel like that will be the most monumental moment of my life. Feel it. You run into a lot of weird people down there. Like, you run into people who, like, don't have anything to do with the cause. So they just, like, show up and they start screaming bullshit anyway. Like, there's this one guy who's just, like, saying, the Pope is the Antichrist. All women shall repent. It's like, it's weird. I don't know. I liked this last Pope. Like, I'm not religious. I tried having a relationship with God once. Told him I needed to keep it casual, and he's been ghosting me ever since. So I'm not a religious person, but I feel like the last Pope was pretty cool. He's got an album available at Bull Moose. Like, you should really go check that out. What? He was a bouncer? Oh, fuck yeah. All right. So, okay, I trust him more, even though I feel like clubs are like glow-in-the-dark sex exhibitions just in smell-o-vision. Like, it's not my scene. It has nothing to do with the fact that my dancing just kind of looks like the hokey pokey on Xanax. It's just, I don't like clubs. I don't like them. Fucking Women's March, you're like there and it's awesome and it's great, and then you see like pro-life millennials just like carrying around signs of baby cells while everyone else is having a groovy fucking time. There were many joints handed out that day, Wellen. There were many. It was great. I liked it. I can barely remember most of why I even went there. That's a lie. So, yeah, it's weird. So, like, pro-life millennials just confuse the fuck out of me because I don't understand why any of them are acting all high and mighty like they've never tried to abandon a Neopet before. It's like, I fucking know you have tried and you can't kill them. You can't. It's so weird. The weirdest thing I saw at the Women's March were a bunch of Trump supporters just, like, riding around on shiny new Segways. It was fucking weird. How'd I know they were Trump supporters? Because they all had matching scarves that said Trump on them. It was fucking weird. And, like, politics aside, let's talk about Segways. Like, Segways have never been badass. Ever. The last time I saw a Segway wasn't even in person. It was during Paul Blart's Mall Cop. Quit it with the fucking Segways. It's just so fucking weird, man. Just trying to live my life, trying to find love, but I'm in this place where I feel like dying might be a little more climactic than having an orgasm. Because death comes for us all. It does. I don't know. I'm in this place where I tried fantasizing the other day, and the only new position I could come up with was this thing called the Sylvia Plath. Have you guys heard about this one? It's when you're just kind of doggy style with your head in the oven. I don't know. It's the only way I can get off. It's just mentally stimulating. It just takes me right there. I don't like porn. I don't like porn because I feel like it strips away all truth behind human sexuality. It tells men and women that our bodies are inadequate. And lastly, I don't understand why lesbians are throat fucking dildos. It's just like, I've never been in the middle of a good time and thought, I wish I had a dick to suck right now. I'm a little bit anti-blowjob. I realized the other day, like, which scenario I would have to be in to, like, perform that deed. And I realized the only thing that, like, interests me is just if someone was maybe on their deathbed and their last make-a-wish was to get blown to the other side. Like, I feel like that would be gratifying. That would be lovely. You know, people would be calling me Jennifer Love Hewitt, the ghost whisperer at the water cooler for months to come after that. It would be pretty sweet. When I was younger, I wanted to be a vampire growing up. Now I just sell alcohol to people, so I'm really fulfilling my dream of killing people slowly. It's weird. You deal with a lot of alcoholism, a lot of weird fucking times in that store. Like, a couple weeks ago, I had this guy who came in, and he was, like, asking me for a hardcore, in-depth condom review. And then he tried to sell me Xfinity cable services. Like, it was the weirdest time. And, like, when he's trying to sell this shit to me, he's just like, so, what are you into? Do you like streaming? Do you like watching cable? Do you like it? Do you need it? And I'm like, these questions that you could have asked me prior to the condom review. It's a little bit about getting to know somebody and making them comfortable. So how would I write porn? Thanks for asking. Feel like I would start off with something sweet, relatable, like the penetration diaries, the time I lost my virginity at fat camp. You know, the night was hot, I was not, but in Jake Ryan's prize, my sweet ass was a prize in his eyes. It was, and it is a prize, I don't know. I would start with something like Christmassy, something like Gingerbread Brothel House. Part two, the way the cookie crumbles, okay? It's Christmassy. I love it. We should do something relevant, like a Civil War romance plot, where a northern lady stumbles across a wounded Confederate soldier in the woods, and he's torn up really bad, okay? But it's this vulnerability that actually turns her on, you know? Ladies. So they get to talking, and they realize, you know, like, why are we fucking fighting? this sucks. I hate fighting. And just like, we should protect people. Black lives matter. They do. So they all agree to that, and it's like, it's cool. They're into social justice. They're going to drink some microbrews later. They're feeling it. All right? And so she looks at him. She looks him right in the eyes. What's up? I'm getting so sidetracked. All right. I'm going to finish this, and then I want to interview you. Yeah. All right. So they get to talking, and they're like, you know what? Why don't you chop down a tree, and we could bang on it to the sound of cannons? And it's like really sad and quiet for a moment. She looks down at him and goes, fuck, I forgot you had no arms. Yes, thank you. All right, I really want to interview Santa at the farmer's market right now. I really want to do that. All right. This won't travel, so I'm just going to do a nice lean. What's up, sir? What's your name?
Casino Queen.
This man is Casino Queen, motherfucker. I've won the lottery of hecklers. I have won. All right. How'd you find out about this mic, sir?
I have to meditate on that for a minute.
He has to meditate on that for a minute. Sir, are you safe? Why? Because I'm a person asking about another person's well-being.
You're a pro. You're a highly actor already. I know. Why?
Well, it's like to engage. I'm not. You were just talking during my shit, so I wanted to say what's up.
Okay.
You know?
Are you safe?
Dude, I'm safe.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not safe certified, but I did work in many kitchens, and when I was in Portland, I realized that broken dreams do smell like dirty haddock chowder dishwater.